mentoring children, mentorship. I'm very strong on that. One of the things that I'd always told myself, I raised my children very strong. I made sure that they had a very strong foundation. I made sure that I could prove everything that I spoke about, and I made sure that I walked everything that I talked about. Being a psychologist, one of the things that I made a vow to do is to treat every child like my son and every young lady like my daughter. I remember taking my son to work with me one day, and the young men would listen to my son speak, and they said, "Why does he speak like that? How did he learn that? Mr. Russell, you're not teaching us like you teach your son." And it really moved me. And I only have so many hours of the day to teach these young men and to teach these young women how to look at life, because when they go home sometimes to broken families. They go home to drugs. They go home to gang affiliations. I know about that. They go home to a different mindset. And when they come back, they get another boost of adrenaline. And so I sit back, and one of the issues that I've had as an educator, being in the school system, is I look at educators and I go and I make sure that they treat kids fair. That they're not there just to get a paycheck. They're not there just to say, "I'm employed," but they actually put into these young men and these young women a seed that cannot be destroyed. They talk with love, they speak with love, they walk with love, they break down an instructional curriculum that can be transferred over to life. It's one thing to actually understand academics or academia, and it's another thing to take that academia and transfer it over to behavior and equate life and how they are supposed to take within the classroom and make money on the outside, not doing drugs, not doing the things I used to do back in the day or what they do now, but actually have a strong mindset and become very intelligent and smart individuals and make a dent in today's society, a very positive change. And when I look at mentorship, I make sure that I'm accountable. I make sure others are accountable that are under me or that are my colleagues. And I try to be very tactful, because these kids need hope. They need a dream. We could talk about Martin Luther King's dream all day. Little white kids and little black kids and all the other kids and everybody coming together. But let me tell you something. If you don't have an understanding of how this system works, that dream is going to be dead. If you make excuses for your life, and there are some children that can make valid excuses. I was one of those kids that had a valid excuse. However, there needs to be true interventions. There needs to be preventive measures. There need to be people in the system that are from the street, that are from corporate America, that say, "I want to make a difference in these young kids' lives," especially in the inner cities, Harlem, the fifth ward of Houston, Los Angeles, Chicago. I've been in those places, and the common denominator is a lack of hope and a lack of vision. So when I look at mentorship, we need to grab hold. We need to teach those that don't know. We need to grab hold to those that do, and be a positive light, and be strong, and be about our children's lives. Mentorship means everything.